what exactly is the nature of the K-12 curriculum?
The nature of the K-12 program, the educational curriculum will have an additional 2 years instead of just 10. Its purpose is to prepare the students to be job ready when they graduate. So it simply means that instead of going straight to college, the student has the option or is required to take general education subjects that is actually geared towards work even without going to college. Okay?
Sir, how does it differ from the previous 10-year basic education curriculum?
Basically, the other is 10 years and this curriculum is 12 years. The old curriculum was just a preparatory for college, but this new curriculum is actually a standalone curriculum, meaning that when you graduate high school, you have technical skills and then you are ready to join the workforce without the necessity of going to higher education. Okay?
Sir, how will K-12 help in ensuring employment for our graduates?
Well, it's very simple. Once you graduate high school, you are already equipped with the skills and the technical knowledge of your chosen field. So right after graduation, you can readily work, and the technical skills that have been taught you or imparted to you would be very useful. I don't know, but I guess it would it would be technical subjects that would prepare the student to work.
Sir, what are the specialization will be offered in senior high school?
There would be specialization in vocational skills like information technology, carpentry or welding, or those TESDA courses that are offered. So they would be incorporated in the high school program.
Sir, do you think teaching burdened by additional teaching program due to the K-12 curriculum?
No, the government will hire new teachers to compensate for the new students or the volume of students that will be studying high school. So the teachers would be having a specialization, and more teachers will actually be hired.
Sir, how about the additional cost to parents?
It's a cost that needs to be paid by the parents, but actually the government is spending money or making our education as accessible as it is to everyone. So it would be very minimal considering that it's only elementary and high school. But if you balance the cost versus the advantages, after you need not to go to a 4-year higher education course, because right after your high school, you could immediately get a job and work because of the certificates that you had. So the cost would be actually just balanced by the time that you would actually no longer need to get the higher education in order for you to get a job.
So, sir, what can you say about the issue na ang K-12 temporary lang daw? Or
the government, the problem with the government is that they usually flip-flop. They usually flip-flop whenever a new president comes in. So the Department of Education and the government should have a permanent policy, because the students and the parents and the whole educational system should not be sacrificed just because of the whims or caprices of the government bureaucrats who run our country.
About naman po sa assurance ng mga students na who will graduating sa Kito 12. Mayan po ba sila mga assurance sa good education or after graduate ba pag-graduate nila sa Kito 12?
This the problem with unemployment is the problem with unemployment is actually based on our education, because the employers would actually want people or workers to have knowledge or skills so that they could work in their companies or whatever field that they have. And what's happening now is that the graduates of our curriculum, our present curriculum, the college graduates actually does not have the skills to match the needs of the employment of the employment sector or the employers. So with this new program, because the students would be readied for work as to their chosen fields, they would definitely have a safety net to catch them when they graduate.
So sir, para sa mas maupay gyapon para sa mga estudyante. And may Kito 12 or after 4 years or 12 years diretso dahil sa college.
For the students, it would actually be good to them if they finish their education in 10 years and go straight to college. But for the country as a whole and for our future, the 12-year preparation would be beneficial in the long run, as it would give us more leverage. It would nurture the students more, and it would develop our students to think, to have skills, to acquire technical skills that everyone needs. So in the long run, the country would benefit, so will the students.
Enhanced K-12 Basic Education Program seeks to provide for a quality 12 years basic education program that each Filipino is entitled to. This is recognized with Article 4, Section 2 of the 1987 Philippine Constitution, which states that the state shall establish, maintain, and support a complete, adequate, and integrated system of education relevant to the needs of the people and society. The goal of the Enhanced K-12 Basic Education Program is to create a functional basic education system that will produce productive and responsible citizens equipped with the essential competences and skills for both lifelong learning and employment. The program will enhance the basic education system to full functionality to fulfill the basic learning needs of students. This is in line with the agenda of President Benigno Aquino III of having quality education as a long-term solution to poverty. The Enhanced K-12 Basic Education System will contribute to the development of emotionally and intellectually mature individuals capable of pursuing productive employment and entrepreneurship for higher education disciplines. In the near future, the smooth transition from the existing 10-year education cycle to the K-12 basic education cycle will produce holistically developed Filipino learners with 21st century skills which they can use to become productive and responsible citizens of the century.